Hi ladies, it's Jaren. I have another video for you today. This is kind of a talk about / review of a new product that I've recently purchased, and it is by Benefit, so hopefully you've seen this around. It's a fairly new product and it's been heavily advertised, so I'm sure that you've probably seen the ads. It has like a pub girl, and she's got like lederhosen. She looks German. It's a really cute ad, and I've seen this and I wanted to try it, but it was really expensive. I did order it through the Birchbox website and I got a really wonderful deal on it. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how I did that as well. You guys know that I'm really big about getting high-end makeup products for really cheap. So I'm a big sale shopper. I find certain ways to get really nice products for not a lot of money. I really believe that for what you pay at a drugstore, you can get a lot of high-end products for that same price if you know how to do that. So my number one stores to do that through are Ulta, of course. That's my number one store. I've filmed numerous Ulta hauls, and I have another one coming, by the way. I have NYX products that should be here sometime next week. And I'm also a big shopper through the Birchbox website. Birchbox is just a monthly beauty subscription. I'm sure most of you are familiar with it. It is only $10 a month, but Birchbox is amazing because you usually get 5 products, and if you review all 5 of those products, it gives you 50 points, which is equivalent to $5. So basically, you pay $10 for the box, review 5 products, get $5 back. So it's basically like you get the box for $5 and then you use those points to buy other items through their website. So that is actually how I purchased this. So let me talk to you a little bit about the product and what I think about it, and then I'll tell you how I got this for super cheap. I got this for less than half price. So yay. Okay. So the product I'm talking about is by Benefit. This is their new Stay Flawless Primer. It is a 15-hour primer, and it is a primer stick. And it says up here that it's a 15-hour primer, and it says long-wearing makeup magnet. Now, according to the packaging, it says that it is a 15-hour primer, flawless works over time. Our Instant Pro Long Primer acts like a magnet to lock on your foundation for 15 fresh and flawless hours. Go longer, stay flawless. To use, glide this innovative primer stick directly onto skin, then immediately apply foundation, blending together on your face. So it's a primer, but instead of a liquid primer, it's a stick, which I thought that was kind of interesting, and it seemed like it would be really easy to use, and so I was totally for it. I wanted to try it, but I didn't want to pay full price, so I waited just a little bit, and it did pay off. This usually retails for $32. Pretty much everywhere you look, no matter what website you're on, it's going to be $32. According to the statistics on the side, it says flawless results. 94% said it helps foundation last longer. 97% saw an improvement in the look of skin and complexion. 94% said it increased foundation coverage. And 97% said it enhanced foundation's performance. So those are their little statistics from apparently a study that they did with this. It says that those results are observed in a consumer panel survey when worn with Hello Flawless liquid foundation and powder. Now, I don't have the Hello Flawless foundation. I have a certain foundation that I use, and it's the only foundation that I will ever use, so I don't have that foundation, but I did want to try the primer. So let me show you what it looks like. And Benefit has adorable packaging, which is a plus. We're girls, we like pretty things, right? So it comes with a primer stick inside, and it also comes with this little pamphlet, and it says Stay Flawless 15-hour primer tips and tricks. And so inside of this, it's got different languages, and basically what it says, it has those same results that I just read you, and it says a tip. Hopefully you can see that. I'm reading right here. It says, prime and perfect in seconds. Glide this innovative primer stick directly onto skin, then immediately apply foundation, blending together on face. It's flawless in a flash. Trick 1 is fingertips work best to apply foundation. The blending motion helps lock in optimal wear and a flawless finish. And trick 2 says do the twist. remember to turn the stick down before replacing the cap. So essentially, if you follow these directions, you're going to put on the primer stick, you're going to put on your foundation, and you're going to blend your foundation in with your hands. I have not tried that. I use a foundation brush, so I have not tried using the primer and blending my foundation with my hands, which is what it says for you to do. I might try that tomorrow or something, I don't know. But that's not how I normally apply foundation, so I didn't want to deviate from my normal routine and what feels comfortable to me, because I want to see if this product is really going to fit in to what I already do. So this is the primer stick. It is pretty big, okay? It's got 15-hour primer on the top. It's got these cute little black and white polka dots, and it says Stay Flawless 15-hour primer by Benefit. So when you pop the cap off, it has this little inner cap. I guess that's to keep it extra moist. You could probably throw that away after you use it the first time, just like deodorant or whatever. And inside, it's got this skin complected primer, and it rolls up like so and rolls back down. Now when I saw this, I was a little bit concerned because I believe there's only one color of this, and I saw that and I thought, okay, that's not going to work for people with darker skin. When you apply this on your skin, it is actually clear. So I was essentially worried that I would put this on my face and I would have like concealer streaks or whatever, primer streaks under my eyes and so on and so forth. When you put this on, it actually does apply clear. So if you are concerned that this looks pigmented, once you apply it to your face, it's actually clear and you cannot see it at all. I made sure I was like scribbling it on when I first tried it, and you can't see it at all. So it applies very clear. Now when you do apply this, it kind of sticks to your skin and you gotta press kind of hard to get it off. It's very, very sticky. Okay, so it feels kind of sticky on your skin. I actually do have it on under my foundation today. It feels a little bit sticky, but I guess that is to hold your makeup on, right? And after you put it on and apply your foundation and your powder and kind of rub it in, it doesn't really feel sticky anymore. So I put this on. This is my I think it's my second day wearing it. And I put it on yesterday before I went to work. Worked all day. I went over to my parents' house really late into the night till about midnight, and it was my mom's birthday, so we were having a get-together. And my foundation looked pretty good. Now, I don't know if it just looked amazing. I don't know if it looked a whole lot different than it would have looked without the primer stick. So I'm going to have to use it a little bit more before I really make up my mind. So it does have a sort of sticky feel when you first apply it, and then you put on your foundation, and overall I think it helps. I do think that it helps your foundation look better longer. My face tends to get a little bit oily towards the end of the day after I've been working. You know, when I get off of work, I have a little bit of a shine, so I either need to reapply some powder or use like blotting papers. I do get a little bit oily towards the end of the day, especially in the summer when it's hot and humid. But I do think that this did help. Now, am I going to say 15 hours? I'm not going to say 15 hours because I don't think my foundation looked flawless for 15 hours. You could definitely tell that I had had my foundation on all day. It didn't look like it was freshly applied, but I do think that overall it helped my makeup stay on longer and look a little bit better. Now, since it's somewhat sticky, if you have oily skin like I have oily skin, you may not like it. I've had plenty of other primers that once they dry, you can't feel them at all. You don't feel any stickiness, anything. You don't even know they're on. This, you can tell it's on. Like when I'm touching my face now, it doesn't feel like it normally would. I can tell that I have this primer on because it feels different than it normally feels without it. So if you have a really oily face, I don't know if you'll like this. I'm pretty oily. I like it. I don't know if I would repurchase. I'm going to go through the whole stick and then I'll make that decision, because a lot of the time you have to use a product for a while until you really know if it's amazing or whatever. So let me talk to you a little bit about how I got this. Like I said, this retails for $32. There's a couple of ways you can get this cheaper if you want to try it. The first way is Ulta. First and foremost, Ulta constantly gives out $3.50 off of $10 coupons. So that's one way you could do this. You could get the $32 primer and take the $3.50 off, which would at least take care of your tax probably, or pretty close, save you a couple of dollars. Now, if you are an Ulta member and you know about their points program and you have some points saved up, you could also use the $3.50 coupon on this and apply some of your points as well to make it even cheaper. So that's a second way. I actually got this through the Birchbox website because I had some points that I needed to redeem and I wanted to try this, so I thought it was a great opportunity. Now, what I did is I stacked 2 deals through the Birchbox website. So what I did was they sent me actually an email for being with them for 9 months because I've got my 9th month of Birchbox. I actually was gifted an annual subscription to Birchbox from my sister last Christmas. So I've gotten 9 Birchboxes, and they sent me an email that had a coupon code for being with them for 9 months, and it was for 20% off of an item. So I used it on this. So this was $32. I took the 20% off, which brought the cost down even more. Second of all, this was one of the items that shipped for free, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. So that brought it down a little bit, and then I think that brought it down to about like $25. It took like $7 off. It took a good chunk off. And then I had $10 worth of points to redeem, so I also redeemed those points on this, and I only paid $15.60 for a $32 primer. So I redeemed $10 of Birchbox points combined with a 20% off code that they sent me in an email, and I got this for less than half price. So if you have some Birchbox points to redeem, that's another idea that you can use to get this for cheap. So I don't know if I would have bought this at the $32 price. I'm happy with it for the $15 price. Still, I'm not totally sure if I want to repurchase. I'll make that decision once I'm done with this one. So that is kind of just a talk about review of Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer by Benefit. Overall, I love Benefit products, and I try to use a lot of them in my makeup routine. I use Benefit and The Balm constantly. Those are my 2 brands that I use all the time. So there you go. That is the Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer Stick by Benefit. If you are interested in joining Birchbox, I'll put my referral code below if you want to get started earning some points. And yeah, so let me know if you've tried it. Let me know if you experience the stickiness a little bit, or if you like it and what your skin type is. This might work really good for dry skin. If you have oily skin, I don't know. You might feel how I do. I'm kind of on the fence a little bit. I think it helps, but I think it might make me a little shinier. I don't know. So there you go. Hopefully you like the review. I will see you in the next video, and have a wonderful day. Bye.